Welcome back to Underage Packers. This is Joey. Today I wanted to hit on three quick topics at Packers OTAs as the team looks to transition into mandatory minicamp this upcoming Tuesday, June the 8th. So kind of like a three things video that our friends of the show, Wes Hockowitz and Mike Spofford, do with Larry McCarron over at Packers.com. This time it's just one guy with three things. Let's hit on three quick topics, starting with quarterback Jordan Love leading the team at OTAs this week as Aaron Rodgers is enjoying his time in Hawaii. As expected, everything that Jordan Love does over this offseason will be looked at, commented on, and a lot of people will have some interesting thoughts on. So he's had his ups and downs so far this week. It's these past 2 weeks at OTAs. This past day, the last session that was open to the media this Tuesday, he threw 10 completions on 17 attempts on the pass reps. 6 of those completions were checkdowns to running backs, which were had a lot of people kind of confused, angry. They were furious. They were ready to declare him a bust, even though that's what they've been doing for the past 15 months. But Luke Getsy was asked this by Jason Wilde yesterday if he was at all concerned about Jordan Love taking these checkdowns.
No, the main goal for me right now is that he just progresses properly, that he plays with his eyes and his feet, and if his eyes and his feet tell him to get him to move in his progression, I want him to move in his progression. So if defense is taking something away, then we need to progress. So I don't want him to think he needs to do something like that of have to progress or have to force something down the field, or am I looking for him to throw the ball down the field to get some kind of evaluation? No, the biggest thing with playing this position is to play with your eyes and your feet, and so I think he's done a good job of that. So whether that means it's progressing into checkdowns or balls aren't as far down the field, that's to me not as important as making sure you're progressing properly.
And it is certainly interesting. I mean, Jordan Love, a lot of people like to point out his senior season, his interception numbers weren't the best, somewhere in the teens, high teens, and that was mainly due to the fact that he tried to play hero ball. Reminds me of a certain Packers quarterback as well, trying to get the home run on every single play. Week 17 of 2019. Wow, that was a long cough there. But at this point, it's June, and like Getsy mentioned, you're really working on the fundamentals. He's liked how Jordan Love has progressed, and we'll just have to see this preseason. I'm excited to finally see him on a field. Next up, people are mad again. Next up, people are mad at Kevin Keene once again because he got burnt by undrafted free agent wide receiver Bailey Gaither, which isn't the best of looks. But here's what I want to tell these people on Twitter that are once again freaking out about Kevin Keene. Bailey Gaither is a very, very fast wide receiver. I'll show you what I could find of just straight speed right here. It was a throw by Blake Bortles where he had Kevin Keene burnt. Not that San Jose State is playing anybody spectacular, and not that that cornerback that got burnt deserves to be on an NFL roster. But Bailey Gaither, don't underestimate the man's speed. Much more of a compliment to Gaither than is a knock on Keene with that play, at least in my opinion. Kabion Into, another cornerback here, picked off Jordan Love because it fell out of the hands as DeAndre Hopkins at home. DeAndre Hopkins, the undrafted free agent wide receiver they signed recently, just to have somebody to throw to at camp. And so, a good play by Into. But once again, look, I'm not going to sit here and analyze plays from minicamp, OTAs, when I wasn't there and just reading off of Rob Domofsky's tweet. But not a good day for Kevin Keene. Great day for Bailey Gaither making some plays and getting some more opportunities than he usually would with the Packers' top 5 wide receivers all gone. Devin Funchess did tweet that today he will be reporting to mandatory minicamp this upcoming Monday. And finally, we have an unexpected offensive lineman getting some opportunities at camp and impressing Coach Adam Stinovich. Here is what Stino had to say about Ben Braden yesterday.
Potentially.
Yeah, Ben's a really, you look at him, he's a very big guy. He has strength. He's got good athleticism. He's very versatile. So, last year, his role, he came in and he was kind of a swing guy for us at guard and tackle. So now it's just a matter of him being around this off season, learning the system from installation on forward, and I'm actually really excited about Ben to see what's going to happen with him, because I think he gets a whole off season under his belt, a couple preseason games. I think he's going to really compete for a starting job at guard or tackle.
So could Ben Braden be that piece on the offensive line where we were all, especially those first few weeks, could he earn that starting role? Should Lucas Patrick be watching out for his job? What does this offensive line look like? I will be eager to see it. The Michigan star, Ben Braden, in preseason form. And this is what it's all about, those camp battles. And it sure will be exciting to see how this plays out during training camp, preseason, and maybe Ben Braden will be starting amongst that offensive line. That's all I got for you today. Make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel. Follow us on all the social medias. And I will see you later. As always, go Pack Go.